everyone. Welcome. This is Love Life with Katanna Star. How is everyone feeling with this energy of the blood moon eclipse? Pretty big stuff, isn't it? Beautiful time for resetting intentions, remembering your story, remembering your passions and your hopes and your aspirations and your dreams, and severing, what no longer serves your higher purpose, lightening yourself from this baggage, you could say. But yeah, so basically this is where we're all at the moment. It was a gorgeous moon last night in Tasmania, coming up to it tonight in the US. So embrace that, harness that energy, reset, and start begin to plan your story ahead. Release those things that are no longer serving your purpose. Now, just bear with me here for 1 second. I just can't see the screen there, Dave. So if there's a caller that comes through, I don't know if you can pop a caption there or something. Sorry, I had some screen troubles earlier. My camera had an inverted view and I couldn't see it. But at the moment, I can just see the main Reverend Elliot. Hey, go, mate. He's pretty cool. I can see his page there, Dave. But anyway, all right, there we go. So I'm going to do a collective message for everyone who's watching and listening. And then we will hopefully jump into a caller if I can see my screen okay. Something's gone on there, I think. From my end, no doubt. I always have fun with technology dramas, usually around a new moon or a full moon for some weird reason. Here's our collective message for today. I'll have another quick look at that in a second, though. Here's the Knight of Cups. He's pretty spunky in this deck. Very good-looking character. Can be a she. Oh, I can see the screen now. Thank you. Thank you. I had to have a chuckle there because I thought I'm going to have to wing this, but anyway, it's all good. Thank you. Knight of Cups, beautiful. I can see someone's on the phone already. I'll be right with you. Masira, I think that's how I pronounce your name. Knight of Cups is all about Marissa. Thank you so much. The Knight of Cups is a beckoning energy. It's, you could be receiving an offer, an invitation to pursue something, potentially with a romantic incentive. Very hard to resist. And I tell you what, this character will sweep you off your feet. This character is a romantic. They will read you poetry. They will buy you flowers. They will take you out and give you the time of your life. But they're also on their own journey, constantly pursuing that greatest love, which they will always find within, but sometimes they can be a little bit of a perfectionist too. So that's the energy of the Knight of Cups. Nice, beautiful, beckoning, emotional energy. Now, I've got Marissa on the phone. How are you, love?
Hi, thank you. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. I just had a couple of little tech problems from my end to start with, but it's all sorted now. So luckily I got to see your name up there. What can I do for you this evening, Marissa?
Well, I think I've just been kind of going through a lot and just kind of seeing kind of what's kind of in my cards for kind of like this coming up future for me and kind of my family.
No worries at all. Well, I'll ask for some general guidance from the cards for you and the path that you're currently on. And when people are sort of looking at their options for the future, I always give a disclaimer that it's always within your free will to determine your future as well. There are those influences, outside influences that impact on that, on which path's going to be the easiest for you to take. But you've always got the power to change that or educate yourself in a way to go back and do something different. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see what comes out for you, Marissa, and I'll do you a general spread to start with, and this will pick up on your strongest energies. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, sounds great. Thanks.
No worries. Here we go. Okay, you've got Justice here, you've got the Ace of Swords, and you've got the Tower, and you've also got the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so straight up, Marissa, the Justice card can signify either legal-related things, or it can literally signify justice in the form of what you've been putting out there to the universe is sort of like a magnet in what you're attracting. And this is going to be a huge learning curve for you, and it's not a bad thing. The Ace of Swords is always a new beginning of intellectual growth and change, okay? So something huge has recently gone down here. There's the Tower here, Marissa. So the Tower is something...
huge legal battle.
Yeah, right. So that the Tower would signify that as well. So this has really shaken up your life. You're going through this legal stuff at the moment, and in a way it is painful and disastrous as what it's been. that this has really brought you to a new journey of intellectual growth, as well as learning from painful lessons, okay? And as difficult and painful as what it's been and what it can be, is it? Do you mind if I ask if it's financial related, because the Five of Pentacles is there?
Well, it started off as a criminal case, and then criminal case is over, and now we are in the civil aspect. So yeah, civil aspect.
Settlement. Yeah, so at the moment with the Five of Pentacles being there, that could indicate that you may be giving up a little bit of hope in terms of, or it could be difficult for you to keep the faith that things will go your way, especially if you're seeking compensation or a financial settlement or something like that. Don't give up hope. Continue to think positive, okay? Because the Justice card being there is a good sign that things will go in your favour. You've got the Three of Wands here as well, Marisha, which means that your wave will come in. This is a hugely challenging time for you. I can pick that up, and it's about timing and it's about patience, but it's also about keeping hope and keeping the faith, and that's sheer endurance too, to keep pushing on through all of this. And my goodness, this has been a huge lesson for you. Again, the Ace of Swords. As difficult as that whole situation's been for you and everything that you've been through, that, you know, it's made you stronger. Do you know what I mean? It's made you stronger. You've learnt lessons from this that you can now embrace in your path moving forward. So that's your strongest energy at the moment. Moving forward, here we go. We've got some beautiful energy. Marissa, you've got the Ten of Cups here, which means celebration, joy, happiness in the home and family. I do see a positive outcome to this loss, this case that's going on here. There's going to be relief, there's going to be satisfaction, there's going to be emotional contentment there, okay? And there's the Lovers card here too, all right? So that could indicate improvements with love, relationships. It can also indicate a choice too on which way you want to pursue that, like whether or not you really want to focus all your energy into a romantic or intimate relationship, or to nurture that more of a self-love sort of thing.
Well, I'm married, so.
Yeah, so there's going to be an opportunity there where it's just going to be beautiful. I do see that. I see happy times in the family, good times improving, and you know, like I said, sometimes the Lovers can represent a choice, but often it does normally mean harmonious flow in relationships, especially next to the Ten of Cups here. That's beautiful. And with the Six of Swords is here as well, so that indicates, you know, coming through difficult waters into smoother waters. Okay, so things are going to get easier. This journey that you've been on, all the stress that you've been through with the legal stuff that's gone on, as difficult as what it's been, things are going to start to get easier now. I do see that as we speak now. It's getting easier as we speak. Now, moving forward here, I do see a slightly separate energy here, Marissa. I see heartbreak to do with the situation, and I think that's to do with somebody, either yourself or somebody close to you, might be feeling impatient or disappointed, possibly with career-related stuff, or something's not happening quick enough that they would like to happen quick enough. The Seven of Pentacles is about waiting for effort to pay off, basically, and it can take a long time. It's almost like watching paint dry. But what it's a reminder of is that something is happening. There have been seeds planted, something's growing, and even though someone might be feeling a bit upset or a little bit hurt over something, it could even be about money, actually. You know, it's about nurturing that heartbreak, but also remembering your priorities and your self-care too through this, and also being patient that things will pay off when the time's right. I'm just going to pull out some modern oracle cards there for you, Marissa. Did you have any specific questions around that?
No, I think that kind of like really resonates with kind of like what I've been going through. I know that like kind of like my relationship has kind of been like, you know, kind of been taking its toll. So you kind of answered a lot about that. So I do appreciate your guidance.
Well, I can tell you now, things are looking up for you, honey. This is the Love Romance Improvement card, okay? So, as difficult as what things have been recently with everything that's gone on here, you're getting through that now. The Love Romance Improvement card has just come out for you, and that's showing that there's going to be things will get easier. There's going to be that reciprocal positive flow of energy and communication there. It's going to be great. Now, look, there's also something coming up here. There's a female and there's storm brewing chaos. Tread carefully. So something's coming up here in the sense there could be some conflict to do with the female. Now, do you have female children, or is there a female in your family or someone close to you that there might be some conflict coming up with?
I guess I have conflicts with my mother. and I am
Okay.
having hard conflict with a coworker at work right now. So that's also one
Right.
too. So
So with the storm brewing chaos, tread carefully. This is indicating there could be some conflict. Things might come to a head with a female in your life, okay? But as difficult as what it might be at the time, there's always going to be that moment of enlightenment, okay? So ride the storm, ride the lightning storm. I think there's probably been some things there suppressed that haven't been said that probably need to be said. I think the bullet needs to be bit here, basically, to put that in a nutshell. You could be having some conflict coming up with a female. And what the cards are very much advising you to do is just be patient with this situation. Try and be patient with this person. I think that there's probably just been that simmering stuff there, a little bit like a pot boiling on the stove. It needs to come to a head. It could be triggering a little bit for you, but there's always enlightenment to come out of that situation. And just try and be patient with that person as much as you can, Marisha.
wow.
Now I do have to get going. Sorry, very quickly.
Oh, I said wow. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries at all. I wish I had longer to unpack that for you, but unfortunately I've only got 10 minutes, so I do have to get going. But thank you so much for the honour of doing a reading with you. I hope that resonated for you. Be patient with that situation. I do see things looking up, especially in love and relationships and family life. All right, so thank you so much, everyone, for watching and listening, and I shall be back same time next week. Take care and embrace that energy of the full moon about that transformation stuff and remembering your path forward and shedding what no longer serves your purpose. Thank you and have a great weekend.